Oh, hi, I didn't see you there. Hi, everybody. Adam Maness here for Open Studio. How y'all doing today? We're going live. Peter's out of town. He was in Little Rock, Arkansas last night, playing a gig with Homer Lubambo. And so while the boss is away, the kids will play. We thought we would just give you just a brief tour around our studios, kind of give you an idea of, for our members, what it takes to make our videos, produce them, do all the great stuff that we like to do with them, like transcriptions, and how we get them to you, how you hear about them. So you're going to meet our whole team. We have everybody in the office today. It's Friday. It's a beautiful Friday here in St. Louis, not a bit muggy. So yeah, we'll start with where we start all of our things, and that's here in the studio, usually at the piano. We have our Steinway. This is our friend Sean Wiles' family piano that he's loaning us. Sean is an amazing violinist, and we're really lucky to have this piano. We love it. It's a almost 6-foot Steinway. I think it's an O or an M maybe? Anyway, it's super fun to play. It sounds great. And then, okay, over there in the green shirt, that's Andrew Kitchen. Fans of the podcast, or you'll hear at podcast, will recognize Andrew as the producer, but he wears many hats around here. He helps produce almost all of our content. He does a lot of our video production, a lot of our video editing, along with Ian Martin in New York City. They handle most of the load for the video. So Andrew is kind of in charge of making everything look good and making everything sound good. And speaking of sound, over here on the cans, that's our audio intern Ryan. Ryan is, what are you mixing right now?
I was just mixing what you guys were doing over there.
He was just mixing what we were doing right now, what we were recording on the piano. So it literally goes from here to there, and then, Andrew, let's show them where we do the video. This is where we play ping pong, primarily. But actually, this is also, if you've ever ordered a workbook from us, one of our really awesome workbooks, this is where we kind of use as like a station to package all of our shipping things. So this is where Andrew would take off some boxes. Okay. So then once we record the lesson, we mix the audio over at the audio station. We bring it over here to Andrew's station. Notice the high amount of Nutella and jelly beans, and what else you got? Andrew is...
Well, I got some high chew.
High sugar fanatic. This is not what you think it is, by the way. And so what are you editing today, Andrew?
So this is one of the JPMs, the special ones that we shot over in Sheldon Hall instead of over there.
Awesome. So this is a jazz piano method lesson that will be released when?
This one's actually already out. I was just kind of going over it and showing off my little video editing things. We don't have any JPMs in the can yet.
Quality control right there. Okay, so once the video is edited, it heads over to Alexis. Everybody say hi to Alexis. Alexis is a great piano player, great singer. She is an awesome transcriber, and she's a whiz with the notation. So she handles transcribing or managing the transcriptions of all our jazz piano method lessons. Looks like she's working on a lead sheet right now for Body and Soul. But it's not just transcribing. It's actually, we have a whole stable of transcribers all over the world, and Alexis helps manage that and then collect the transcriptions and then put them into our fabulous music notation software, SoundSlice. It's actually a browser-based software. What's up to the SoundSlice folks, Adrian and all the folks over at SoundSlice. It's an amazing tool that we use on almost every single one of our courses, where the notation scrolls along with the video. So that all has to be inputted by Alexis and then manually tapped out to the video so that it aligns perfectly. And then of course, like with any kind of notation, there's just a ton of quality control, of edits, of audits. It's pretty endless, and luckily we have super smart folks that deal with that, and not me. This is where I do most of my work. You have some music open right now, but kind of touching all of the music that we do here in some way, and drinking a lot of coffee. This is the CEO desk. Empty. Look at that. Our CEO is on the road, I don't know, like, wow, what did you say, like 20 weeks a year or something? I mean, it's a lot. He's one of the better pianists anywhere, so he's gone quite a bit. But when he's here, he likes to hang out here and ring his bell and drive us all a little crazy. Let's go into the other side of the room. This is a huge space. You can probably hear like the echo from my voice. We have 35-foot high ceilings. We have beautiful hardwood floors. This is an old theater in St. Louis's Grand Center district. Really, really amazing. Here's our wall of all of our artists. Christian McBride, Peter Martin, Jeffrey Keyser, Diane Reeves, Gregory Hutchinson, Eddie Ribeiro, Steve Wilson, Peter Sprague, Ulysses Owens Jr., Warren Wolf, Ruben Rogers, Elio Alves coming in 2 weeks. We have our staff down here, Brian Fielding, Dan Martin, myself, Ian Martin, Andrew Kitchen, Rachel Morgan, our good friend Tom Townsend, Homero Lubambo up there in the corner. What's up, Homero? Heard the gigs went great last night. All right, let's go over here to the sort of the business side of the office. Oh, so on the camera is Colby. He's one of our new interns. Say hi to everybody.
Oh, I don't know if this is even gonna work.
Come on, Colby. That's Colby. We're on the show.
I don't even know if that showed me, but it's okay.
If you ever sent an email in or called, you probably have talked to Rachel Morgan over here. Rachel keeps all of us, go over there to Rachel. Rachel keeps all of us on task and really is holding everything together around here at Open Studio. She's incredible. Here's where Dan Martin, co-founder of Open Studio, would often sit. He's over in Arkansas as well. Went for the concert, drove down yesterday. This is where we have usually our graphics or our any art is done over here. That's Colby right now, who's manning the camera. But we've had Clara, we've had a few people on that desk. That's Sam's desk. Let's go meet Sam. Sam's chilling. This is Sam. If you've ever gotten an email from us, it's probably gone through Sam in some fashion. Sam's a great saxophonist, a musician, and has been with us now for, I don't know, since January maybe? Yeah. And this is also where we kind of meet and chill and hang out, and we have our big TV here, and we strategize. Don't show them any of that stuff. But, yeah. Let me show you the bears. Come here. So that's pretty much it. That's our offices. We have our kitchen over there. This is where we sustain ourselves. A lot of flavored waters and a lot of coffee and nuts. Andrew has hoarded all of the sweets. So we're at this beautiful building here in Grand Center. Let's go outside. Oh, I almost forgot. The Pod Cave. For podcast listeners, this is where we record all of our, you can see it's like there's, it's like we kind of like built it like a kid in the woods would build a clubhouse or something out of old doors, It's basically what we did. I think someone was giving away, I think Webster was giving, trying to throw away these baffles, and we got them. Dan and I made those one week, and then we just kind of threw it all together around the Kranich and Bach, our terrible upright piano that came with the room. That's where the magic happens, for sure. And all the cameras and everything that go along with that daily podcast. I think there's some whiskey remnants. All right. It's going to be bright for a minute. So we just got this really cool thing on our building. So we're at the Centene Center for the Arts, and they just come on over a little more because we definitely want to get the blues honey bear. They just commissioned this mural on the side of our building. It's huge. It's like 40 feet tall, and there's all these honey bears. It's this artist based out of San Francisco named Finch, and so we're in St. Louis's big arts district where we have like the Fox Theater, Jazz St. Louis, Powell Symphony Hall where the St. Louis Symphony plays, the Sheldon Concert Hall, one of the most beautiful concert halls anywhere. And yeah, and so they decided to do an art project here with these honey bears. We have like the fancy Mr. Fancy Pants honey bear, and the painter, and the violinist. And then what's that right there, you might ask? Oh, that's the 2019 Stanley Cup champion St. Louis Blues. Don't mind if we do show that off a little bit. So yeah, that'll about do it. Thanks for coming on the tour, and yeah, let us know if you have any requests for Peter's next live event, hopefully next week if he's back in town. Yeah, so thanks everybody.